Right, okay, before we start today's vlog, I'd just like to say thanks to the sponsor of today's video, and they are Incogni, and they have made the trip to Mallorca possible. More about that later. Right, in the morning we are heading back. It is the end of the journey, my friends, and we're heading back to East Midlands Airport from Palma. I'm going to take you guys with us. We're heading off on Jet2 from Palma. I'm going to capture the takeoff, I'm going to capture in-flight, and I'm going to capture landing. And as per normal, I've got a window seat. I'm going to get some images from the window down below, and also use my phone, log on to Google Maps, which I did last time. I know a lot of you asked me how I did that. I didn't use Wi-Fi, I didn't use anything at all. It basically uses the GPS and it shows me on the map where I'm actually going. So I'm going to do that. So all the landscape down below, you're going to be able to see exactly what you are looking at. If you are new to the channel, do hit the subscribe button, click the little bell for notifications of when I upload new videos. Now, without further ado, my friends, let's go. Right, you know what? Normally I'll start an airport video off in the airport where I'm flying back, but apart from the last one when I came here, I thought I'd mix it up a little bit, because otherwise they're all the same.
Sounds good.
And I thought I'd just give you one last chance just to see how gorgeous the views are here in Mallorca, and it's been fantastic. And you've been a fantastic tour guide as well.
Thank you very much. You've been a fantastic guest to the islands.
I can't wait to come back, but it won't be just yet. I've got other places to go in the world first. But if you do want to see more Mallorca content, then head over to Alex's channel. We're going to go for I don't know whether you've got time for a quick drink. I'm going to go for it. You might have, I don't know. Have you got time for a quick drink?
Maybe a quick drink.
Maybe a quick drink,
yeah,
before we leave. And then in the morning, we're going to get that aeroplane and we're going to capture all them views. Because the airport actually here, it's quite big, isn't it?
It's huge.
Yeah.
Get there in good time as well. Make sure you get to the airport at least 2 hours before your flight.
Yeah.
Even if you've just got carry-on luggage.
I was actually thinking, because I'm traveling with Jet2,
yeah,
and I was thinking, oh, they're coming in the morning, but they don't leave you very long. They leave it till last minute. And I was even thinking of getting a taxi and going there.
No, it'll be fine. If you're on a package holiday, just go with the transfer. It's going to be absolutely fine. I'll have to wait for you.
Yeah.
But if you're self-packaging, just make sure you get to the airport in really good time.
Is it a new airport? Because it seems very, very clean.
It's constantly being redeveloped, so they're constantly adding bits onto it.
Yeah, it's got lots of shops, lots of restaurants, etc. I was surprised when I landed there. I thought, my word, it's absolutely huge. So we're going to take a look around that tomorrow as well. I'm looking forward to it. Right, shall we carry on?
Let's carry on.
Don't go away. We'll show you a few more views and a little bit of sunshine before we land back into a grey, dismal East Midlands Airport. Come on.
See you later.
Upwards. Right, before we go any further, I want to tell you about today's sponsor, and they are Incogni. Have you ever noticed that sometimes you'll sign up for a store's loyalty card and then you start getting spam emails, calls or texts from telemarketers? Or say, for instance, you Google air fryers and start getting spam emails about air fryers. Well, I used to get it all the time and it drove me nuts. Now, I looked into why this happens, and it's because all of these companies sell your data to giant firms called data brokers, and then they sell your information to other advertisers. I was shocked as to how much information was out there on the internet, such as my postal address, phone number and email address. I also found out that these data brokers are required by law to remove my information if I ask them to. But doing that one by one would virtually be impossible. Now that is where Incogni comes in, as they contacted all of those companies for me. I didn't have to do anything, and they alerted me when the request was completed. Since I signed up to Incogni, I get almost no spam, and I can't even remember the last time I got a call from my old friend Unknown Caller. That's why I highly recommend Incogni. Incogni provides improved protection from hackers and cyber attacks such as phishing or online identity theft that use your personal information to target you. Total strangers accessing your most personal information, including your address, phone number, and, wait for this, even your weekend hangout spots. Invasive shadow profiles that can use your online activity to influence your behaviour and worldviews, such as political affiliations. Incogni is so simple. Believe me, I've done it myself. On the first day you register and subscribe for Incogni, they send out data removal requests to all applicable data brokers on their list. In the first week, the first data brokers start responding to their requests. They use the GDPR, CCPA and other applicable privacy laws to make data brokers remove your personal information from their databases. In the first quarter, most data removal requests are processed within 2 months, and they follow up on those that aren't to make sure that your personal information is removed. Take your personal data back with Incogni. Use the code MacMaster in the link below and get 60% off an annual plan, or scan the QR code that's on screen now. Right, let's go and find Alex and have a cheeky last night pint. Alex? Ah, there you are.
Hey Lee, look, come on, do you fancy grabbing a quick pint before I go?
Well, it's the last night, so it'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? Just one, or maybe two, just one I think. I want to be up early in the morning because we've got that plane to catch. We've also got the coach as well, which is for me the worst part, isn't it? Because you never know whether there's a few hotel pickups on the way to the airport. So let's go and have a pint, and then we'll get an early night and get up early in the morning because I'm looking forward to the flight. It's not too far actually, it's not a long flight, so let's get a move on. Right, pre-flight pint the night before.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's been a good trip. It's been a really good trip.
It's been a very hilarious trip for you.
It has, yeah.
Yeah.
Normally I would get more videos done, but we've had such a good time. It's been great, and I've been having a giggle.
Yeah, it's been
Yeah,
good.
I've been more relaxed and I've enjoyed it, and I hope you've enjoyed the series too. Don't go anywhere because in a minute we'll be heading to the airport. It'll be morning time, and we'll be taking that bus. I don't like the bus. Do you like the bus?
I never really go on package holidays because I live here.
It's not so bad when you're going back to the airport, but when you're coming down and you're going to the resort.
You just want to go to the pool or the beach.
Yeah, and you're always the last one.
Yeah.
You're always dropping Hilda and Harold off at Santa Ponza Hotel or whatever, and then they take ages to get off the bus. And then you're the last one. It takes you 3 hours to get there. And normally, the bus trip to the hotel is longer than the flight. But actually on the way here, it wasn't too bad. I'd got a minibus, and I was whinging about it, and somebody said the minibus is better because there's less people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, cheers.
Cheers.
There we go. Right, so don't go anywhere, guys. I'm going to be with you in the morning, and then we're going to head to the airport. I'm really excited to have a look around this airport because there's so much to see. You've been in there lots of times.
Millions of times.
Millions of times. So don't forget, head over and subscribe to Alex's channel as well. And I'm not going to tell you to subscribe to mine yet because we've got probably another hour's worth of video footage to get through. So stay with us. I'm looking forward to it. I shall see you guys in the morning. Right. Good morning, my friends. Now, it is the day we're heading back to the UK. Do you know what? After you've had a bit of a holiday or whatever, but not really a holiday for me, is it? Because I've been filming and editing, but you know what I mean. When you've had a bit of a break, you've gone overseas, you're always glad to get back on that plane and go back home again. We've had enough now. We're at end holiday. We just want to get back now and shut them curtains. And I'm actually excited, and I'm really looking forward to the plane journey. However, we have an issue because Jet2 have messaged me, and the French again. Blooming French, if you're watching, stop going on strike all the time. They're going on strike, and Jet2 have actually sent a message to me, and it says, we want to make you aware of a planned French air traffic control strike taking place on 25th of April, which is when I'm filming this. and we'll be working hard to ensure that the impact on our flight is minimal. However, you may encounter some disruption. So it's going to be interesting to see whether we get any delays, whether we get disruption, etc. It feels like the French air traffic control have been on strike forever, doesn't it? Well, if you're watching French air traffic control, be careful, because you'll be like them checkout staff at Asda. You'll be replaced and we'll be doing it ourselves. Anyway, we're going to get the bus now, the Jet2 bus, over to the airport. I'm looking forward to seeing the airport, actually, because it is huge. It's an immense airport, Palma. So we're going to take a look around there as well. Obviously have a look how much Jameson is. Look at the restaurants, etc. Look at the planes taking off. And if we are delayed, gives us more chance to see all the planes and do a bit of plane spotting, because I'm a bit of an aviation geek. Anyway, let's get this bus. Let's get on it and take you with me. Don't forget, give us a thumbs up if you enjoy this video. Now, onwards, my friends. Down there in a plant pot. This is the worst bit, isn't it? It says we'll be here between 8:30 and 9, so it gives you a half an hour window where you're just waiting around. I guess what else would you be doing? Sat on the bus, sat in the airport. I am looking forward. There's something about airports, once you've got through security, because that's the worst bit, isn't it? You've got to admit, once you're through, it's quite exciting, because it's a bit like a shopping mall or whatever, isn't it? And you can go around, do a bit of shopping, buy some overpriced stuff that you don't need, and have a little look around and just people watch, really. And that's the bit I like. And also watching the planes. I like airports, but it's just the security bit. Once you've got through that, then you're home dry. While we're waiting, I don't know whether you saw my hotel video. Probably didn't. Some of you probably didn't, because it might not have interested you. But this hotel that I've been staying at, the Inside by Melia Inn, Calvia Beach, has got the highest hanging suspended swimming pool in Europe. It's absolutely mad. You want to take a look at that video, by the way, because it's got me swimming on it in the freezing cold, because it's not been overly warm. Just have a look at this pool. It's mad. It was a little bit daunting, I have to say, when you're actually swimming and you can see the drop down as well if you open your eyes underwater, etc. But even if you're walking on it, I was worried that it was going to crack or something. You never know. Anyway, there's a video on that if you look back at the hotel video that I did. Let's get back up there. I don't want to miss this coach or bus or whatever it is. Not Jet2.
Yes.
Oh yes, Jet2, League AV.
Super.
Thank you.
Give me your
Thank you very much. Right, here we are. Let's get on the bus. Onwards, my friends. That was the worst bus that I've ever been on. My neck, I've got a stiff neck now. Thank goodness it wasn't a longer journey. It's about half an hour. But I couldn't get my knees in. I'm 6'4.5". Couldn't get my blooming knees in. Jet2, what are you doing to me? Good grief. Couldn't get my knees in, couldn't get my head in. I'm like, that's what I felt like. I'd have been more comfortable in a cardboard box. Let's get in there. Right, well, doesn't say any delays yet. I'm not checking my bags in. I'm basically just going to get up to security. There's the Jet2 check-in over there. We'll take a look at what that's like. You've also got some places to eat out here as well if you're dropping people off. No delays as I'm just glad now just to get off of that coach. It was awful. It was really, that was torture. Anyway, come on, onwards. Right, going to go through security. Don't go anywhere yet, because I'm going to sneak you on my bag here, because you're not supposed to film. So I'm going to be a naughty boy a little bit. But then I'm going to cut off. It is now, okay, 9:38, okay? So we're just going to get through the first gates, and then I'll see you at the other side. We'll see how long it takes to get through security. Right, it's now 9:56. I'm going to get through duty free and I'll tell you exactly what security was like there. I'm going to say they've now took the award for the worst security ever. Do you know what? I think a hijacker would have more manners and be happier than them lot. Let's get in there. WH Smith. Everybody loves a meal deal, don't they? Twix, drink, and some sandwiches. Now then, let's get down to security. So they made me take everything out of my bag, and in my laptop bag here, I've got absolute mounds of electronic stuff. Everything had to come out of the bag. You go to Manchester, I've said this before, and you don't have to take anything out. Now, it's not our problem that your systems are just naff. So she took everything out of my bag, and I mean everything. There was nothing. I tipped it up to be a little bit, show a bit of sarcasm. Not a good idea when she did actually put like a plastic glove on. I thought, hang on a minute, the finger's going up here, and I can't believe it. It's just madness. And then she opened up my like bag with all my toiletries in. I said, what is this? I said, it's like a travel shaving foam, Gillette. It says Gillette on it. I mean, it's, you know, multinational. She says, oh, you can't eat, no. And I said, it's shaving foam, look, shaving foam. And she's like, no, took my shaving foam off me. It was travel shaving foam. I mean, good grief, blimey. I nearly said to her, what are you going to do? Use it for your ears and your chin, love, eh? Good grief. Anyway, come on. I can't, come on, onwards. Let's have a look at the food here. Jamon ibérico. €7.50. Queso Oveja Curado, Rodney. Basically €7.50 for a cheese cob. Leave that one. Onwards. I can see them. The Golden Arches. Heaven. Right, let's have a look what else we've got. Stamp, Mallorca, Rituals, lots of shops. Who buys this stuff? I mean, a bull, right? €201, and then a Playboy sign with a neon love sign. I can tell you actually, my sister Sandra, and if you're watching, you know you'd have this kind of garbage inside your house. It'd be on the mantelpiece, like bulls and neon stuff lit up. That's the kind of person, Sandra. I know, you know you're watching. I know you're watching. Come on. One absolutely huge airport. Now, my gate's not been announced yet, so I don't know which way to go. I'm not going to go down to any gate because it looks like a fairly long walk to each gate. So I think we'll just wait around here for the gate to be announced. I like windows in airports so I can see outside and see what's going on. And I guess you don't get that till you get to the gate, but we'll hang around, wait till the gate's announced, and then we'll head off and see whether we can see any planes or not. Actually, I think that's Gate A, isn't it? East Midlands, gate info, but Gate A with the A on. I'm going to go to Gate A. Let's risk it for a biscuit, come on. Right, got stamped out. Now, another duty free, just to drain a bit more of your money off of you. I'm walking as quick at Jameson. Still walking, not doing it. Get it from Asda, pay a quid more. Probably cheaper actually. A lot of building work going on, by the way. Right, that's better. Now we can see some aeroplanes. Hey, you all right? How's it going? Have you had a good one?
Thank you.
Brilliant. Cheers. Right, so the gate number's announced, no delays announced as yet, so fingers crossed we won't get delayed. However, they did say in the text message and the email that we may be delayed on the runway. They're going to board us all so that they can be quicker as well. So fingers crossed we won't be delayed. And air traffic control in France, sort yourselves out, will you? You're messing everyone around. They're going to automate you if you're not careful. Them sandwiches look about as appetising as Gandhi's flip-flop, and it says delicious on the front. I mean, it shouldn't say that, should it? Well, if it was honest, it'd just say crap, wouldn't it, basically? But it'll fill you up, keep you going. I'd rather eat my own underwear, and if you watch the journey here, I only had 4 pairs for 10 days. Come on, onwards. Now, I did get some peanut M&Ms, but I may have to eat them before I get on the plane in case somebody's got a peanut allergy, but I think they'll say that over the tannoy. Anyway, no delays as yet. Fingers crossed for me. Right, time to board. Let's get on the aircraft and fingers crossed there's no delays. Homeward bound, back to Blighty. Right, I'm on board. Hand sat down. We've got Sue and Bob here as well. Are you all right?
Yes, fine.
You watch the channel, don't you?
I do.
Have
Well,
you-
you do more than me.
Have
Yes.
you had a good chat? You had a good holiday?
Not
It's
too
been
bad.
okay, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weather's been a
Weather
bit iffy, hasn't it?
Monday was the worst day, rain.
Monday and
Yeah,
Tuesday morning.
Monday and Tuesday.
Terrible
Not
day.
too bad otherwise.
Still blue sky. Would you come back? Have you been before?
Oh, we've been before.
Won't
Yeah.
come back.
We did not.
You
we've
won't come
been
back?
here.
No?
Not
We've been
really.
to Santa Ponsa quite a few years ago, but we used to go to Alcudia
Oh, yeah.
regularly
Alcudia.
when we was
Alcudia or Santa Ponsa? Which is the best?
Alcudia.
Alcudia.
Alcudia. Yeah, I liked the beaches there.
Yeah.
They were nice,
used to-
although I did like Santa Ponsa.
Club Mac hotels.
Yeah,
Them 3 hotels
that's
in
it.
that
Yeah.
one complex there.
That's it.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, there we go.
Yeah.
We're going to take, hopefully no delays today. Hopefully
Yeah,
no
'cause
delays.
There's trouble over France. isn't
France, yeah, they don't want to work shy.
there? Yeah.
Just so you know, the plane is being refueled, so for your safety, while we do this, please switch off all your mobile phones, tablets and other devices, and please stay seated with your seatbelt unfastened.
Right, well, I'm not going to film the menu on this one because I film the menu on every one and they're all the same. However, I am a bit peckish and I may try the pizza twist, which is what Jet2 are famous for. So I might give that pizza twist a go this time, rather than have a Kit Kat and a Yorkshire tea like I always do.
Shortly we'll be departing to East Midlands Airport, but first I would like to tell you about our team and our flight today. This is Petr Dula, I'm our captain. My colleague on the flight deck is Mr. Michal Kubo, first officer. We will get going in just a few minutes and expect to depart on schedule. Our flight today will be 2 hours and 17 minutes and we will be cruising at altitude 38,000 feet. I'll now hand you over to the team, led by Kerry with Jessica, Catherine, Emma, and they will start a safety demonstration shortly and we would appreciate your full attention. It will only take a few moments, so please watch and listen carefully. Have a lovely flight.
Right, so don't forget, I'm going to show you through the window along the way. Hopefully we'll get to see some land if there's not too much cloud cover. I've also downloaded the maps on Google Maps, which you can still use the GPS if you get your phone close enough to the window, so I can show you whereabouts we're actually flying over. So fingers crossed it works. The last 2 times I've done it, it has done. And hopefully we'll get some good views. So as I say, you'll be able to see exactly what we're looking at. Right, so I have had the pepperoni pizza twist tucked into a smoky pepperoni topping on a mozzarella and tomato base. That's £5.50. I've also had a wine as well, and that's a deal, a pizza and deal drink deal for £9.50. And you've had some Pringles there, haven't you?
Yes.
But they're not real Pringles, look. They're something else. They've been masquerading as different Pringles, haven't they? Yeah, but she says they're the same. Salt of the earth. Says they're the same.
Like Cambridge, it says.
Yeah. I kept from Cambridge. Hopefully they're as good as Pringles. She says they're the same as Pringles, so we'll find out. Anyway, I'm going to mark the pizza out of 10 and do a little on-board food review. So they look the same. They'll be the same kind of thing. But they're not Pringles. Pringles is Pringles. They're not Pringles. I think you've been jinxed into that, haven't you? What is it called? What is it? You've been duped into trade description. They don't even they don't even taste anything like Pringles. She's had the tuna crunch as well, which is nice actually. That is nice, but they're not Pringles.
Like a crisp.
They taste like a Walker's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel like you've been done too? Yeah, she feels like you've been done. Jet2, give her her money back.
I just
She just fancied Pringles, she said. Oh, I'm not happy about that. I wouldn't be happy. Oh no, definitely not. I'd be not happy about that. That's thumbs down, Jet2. Trade description, advertising standards. Right, we'll taste the wine. God blimey, that'd be all right on my chips. That would. Right, Sue's going to let me try one of these crisps that are masquerading as Pringles. That's never been a Pringle, has it? Let's be honest. Not good. Not good.
Now we are flying over to Barcelona.
Captain speaking.
It's Toulouse in France, Bergerac and Rennes. And over English Channel are going to descend to final destination is Midlands Airport. Thanks for planning a little bit earlier than planned, about 15 minutes in advance. We're going to be there 1:45 p.m. local time. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attention. That's all for now. Sit back, relax, and enjoy your flight.
Well, I've almost drank all my wine, drank half of it, but still haven't got my pizza yet. I think they've gone to Italy for it. Right, so here we go, pizza twist, pepperoni pizza twist. Look at that. Heat me. Right, there we go. Nice packaging. 27th of the 4th. What date are we on today? All right, we're in date. That's good. That's a good start. Let's have a look what we've got in it. Jeff Buys Cars would have something to say about this. Wheat, flour, water, pepperoni, pork, meat, salt. A lot of stuff in there. Olive oil. Right, if Jeff Buys Cars is watching that, what's in there that's bad for you? Sunflower oil, there you go. Yep, that's not good for you, but we'll give it a go anyway. Right, look at that, there we go. I wonder what Dave Portnoy would think of that. One bite, everybody knows the rules. Let's give it a go. Right, here we go. It reminds me of a Hot Pocket that I used to get in the States. It's okay. It does the trick. I feel sorry for Sue though. Let me get my microphone here. I feel sorry for you with these crisps. I mean, what do you think of them?
They're not a Pringle.
They're nothing like one, are they?
No, they're all right. But
They're all right. What was your sandwich like? That was nice.
Very nice.
That
Yeah,
was lovely.
I liked it. Yeah, very nice.
If you had to mark it out of 10, how many points would you give it?
An 8. because
they?
it's got peppers in, and I'm not keen of peppers. But
Got peppers in it.
yeah, but I said you like.
I'm going to give mine 11 then.
11 out of 10.
Yeah.
What did
He had bacon.
the bacon?
Bacon.
Yeah.
He
Blimey.
liked it.
Yeah. 11 out of 10 I'll give mine.
And he liked his Yorkshire tea.
Oh, Yorkshire tea, don't start. Oh,
Beat it.
he's got his Yorkshire tea. I've got a wine today, being a bit different. But
Yeah.
she did say, though, they're the same as Pringles and they're nothing like
Because they
them.
don't look like a Pringle, do they?
They don't even taste like one.
Definitely.
I'm going to give my pizza a 6.8 out of 10. It fills a spot. As my mum used to say, fills an hole. Now, Sue's just asked me whether I'm enjoying my pizza, and I'm going to say, not really. I mean, you've left your crisps, and I'm saying there's a 85% chance that I'm not going to eat all this pizza. it's not great. And Jet2, give her her money back. They don't even remotely like Pringles. I mean, they tasted like cardboard, flavourless. it was just how the cabin crew just said. They're the same inside the packet. They're like Pringles. No, they're not. I'm going to say, Sue,
Yes.
I was a bit generous with the score on that pizza because it's not good.
It's gone downhill, hasn't it?
It does, yeah. You've made my flight actually. Yeah, she's made my flight, Sue has, because normally I'll sit next to people and they'll look at me thinking, who's that weirdo talking to a microphone? But it's just made me giggle. I'm sorry for giggling, but Sue's just said, I'll have to have a packet of Pringles when I get home at the weekend to make up for it. Wouldn't have been so bad though, would it, if she'd have said, she definitely said they're exactly the same inside.
Yeah, they're the same.
She's been robbed. I hope it's Yorkshire tea and not masquerading as it might say it on there, but whether it is or not, yeah. But is it a Yorkshire tea bag?
So he should
Yeah, should know whether it's a. But blimey, we're getting robbed here today. But sort it out, Jet2.
Between the two of us, we haven't done very well.
We've not done great today, have we?
You've made my day as well, sitting near somebody that's got that laugh.
Had a right giggle. Anyway, I'm going to say look out the window, but there's nothing to look at. It's just clouds. And I'll drink the rest of my wine. I'm going to say that's all right, but that was vinegar, like vinegar. Anyway, at least just give us a giggle. I'm going to say I've not really filmed a lot because there's been nothing to look at out the window as it's just been cloud, and I've been having such a fantastic conversation because we've just been having a giggle and a bit of a laugh, haven't we?
Yeah.
You actually saw, which I find amazing. You saw the moon landing, didn't you, on the
Yes.
on the TV?
Yes, I did.
Was
yeah.
it 69,
I can't
1960?
remember what yeah, it would be 69, something like that.
Yeah, and we've just been having a giggle about everything really, and I've only had one glass of wine.
I haven't had any.
And you haven't had any. You've had tango, which actually was, funnily enough, tango.
A
A proper
proper tango.
tango.
Yeah.
No. Give you a bottle of orange juice and just say, oh, it tastes the same as tango. Anyway, I think we've got about another 40 minutes left before we land, and then anyway, I would look out the window at some more cloud.
Yeah.
So they're now coming round with the duty free. We just can't stop laughing on this flight. They're just saying, they're coming round with like the Chanel. I said they'll probably say, well, it smells the same as Chanel, but it's not quite. It's not quite. And then we've got Jameson and Bailey's, which is not quite the same, but don't worry, it tastes the same, but it's nothing like it.
No, not.
I can't believe that. Anyway, we're flying over France now, and we're about to cross the channel in 10 minutes. And then we're actually ahead of schedule. So for a flight that was going to be delayed, because there was 2,000 flights delayed today, we're actually not doing bad. We're actually ahead of time. So Jet2's done pretty good there. And the French air traffic controllers have actually got off their backsides and done some work for a change. I'm going to say thank you to the lady who came over and bought me a bottle of wine. There's the wine. She came over and bought me a bottle of wine, but you didn't tell me your name, so I'm just going to say thank you, but thank you very much for when I get home. So I'm going to drink that tonight with some Pringles, some proper Pringles. So thank you very much. I wish you'd told me your name, but thank you very much. You'll know who you are. My ears are popping, so we're now descending. I was just saying, air traffic control in France seemed to have been on strike for years, but you just said they're the same as, was it British Rail or whatever it is now called these days? They're always on strike.
Yeah.
Everyone's on strike. Get back to work, you lazy gits. Right, about 15-20 minutes to landing now, so can't see anything because as per, England's covered in cloud. So I shall see you on the ground when we've got through the cloud cover. I shall film the landing, and you should see the landing. I'm going to try and film all of it. Once we get through the cloud, hopefully you'll be able to see something. So I shall catch you guys back on the ground.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to East Midlands Airport, where the local time is 2:45. Now that we've landed, you must stay seated and buckled up until we come to a complete and final stop. When you do get up to go, please make sure you've got everything with you, and do take care when opening the overhead lockers, as some things may have moved around during the flight and may fall out, causing injury. Just so you know, you're not allowed to smoke or vape on the way to the terminal building or inside the terminal itself. And our friendly customer helpers are all ready and waiting to help you. You can't miss them, they're wearing our famous red uniform. And if you're already dreaming about your next holiday, it couldn't be easier to book. Just visit jet2holidays.com or the Jet2 app. Get in touch with our friendly call centre or contact your local independent travel agent. From everyone at jet2.com and Jet2 Holidays, we can't wait to see you all again soon in the not too distant future. So thank you and a very good afternoon to you all.
Right, not a bad landing, not the best, but onwards. At least we got here early. Let's get out of this airport and get through security. It's actually not that cold. It's not much colder than Mallorca. Right, got to get through passport control now, so I shall see you on the other side. Don't want any of that rubber glove treatment. Right, through immigration. I have to say, by the way, the e-gates were down all over the country, and the immigration officer there said, you don't want to be going through Heathrow. He said the immigration gates are all down all over the country. It's an absolute nightmare. And I said, well, I'd rather have you. It was a lot better. It was nicer just to see a face. And he said, well, get rid of us, mate. He said, we'll be gone. Just going to replace us with e-gates and nobody else, which I think is wrong. I think it's wrong. If the e-gates go down, like they have done today, what are you going to do? I said, you don't break down. So there we go. Right, let's get outside. I'll see you guys outside in a minute. Everyone's getting their bags, but I've got mine. Took it on board with me. Onwards. Right, well that brings us to the end, but don't go anywhere yet, because don't forget, I want to thank today's sponsor, who are Incogni. Take back your personal data, and you can get, if you use the code MacMaster, 60% off an annual plan. Just use the code MacMaster in the link below, or use the QR code that is on screen now. So head over there and take back your data, and you won't get bothered anymore. Trust me, they are brilliant. Thank you to them for sponsoring today's video. Now, I also want to say a massive thank you to Alex at Mallorca Under the Sun, because she's been a fantastic tour guide for the journey, for the trip out there to Mallorca. It's been absolutely superb, and it's been a pleasure, and I want you to head over and subscribe to her channel, because she's been fantastic. She deserves every single subscriber that she gets. And if you're not subscribed to me as well, and you have enjoyed the video, please do hit that subscribe button, and also give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video as well. And thanks to everybody that I met today, including everybody on the plane, and Sue, who was sat next to me, because it was a great journey. Do you know what, that flight went really, really quickly. That's all from me today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, hit that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.